Hi everyone, this is Gentle Gem, and today I'm going to be talking about my experience dealing with Bruce the shark in Raft. In this video, I want to go over how what starts as a constant annoyance and danger can eventually become something manageable and even change into a useful source of food and fuel for your raft. When you first start the game, two things become clear right away. You're in the middle of the ocean, and there is a shark constantly trying to attack you. That shark, Bruce, quickly becomes one of the biggest early game challenges. He destroys parts of your raft, steals valuable resources, and makes exploring underwater feel risky and stressful. When I first started playing, Bruce honestly terrified me. I avoided the water as much as possible. I hated having to stop what I was doing just to chase him off, and I constantly felt like I had to plan everything around him just to avoid losing progress. As I kept playing, I started learning how to deal with him more effectively. The first big realization was that Bruce can actually be killed. He does respawn, but even knowing I could fight back helped enormously. Bruce also has an attack pattern, and once learned, becomes very easy to deal with. Once I got my hands on a bow, I finally started feeling more confident going into the water and even hunting him when I needed to dive and collect resources. But even then, one problem still remained. He would keep coming back and damaging my raft no matter how much I expanded it. That's when I discovered armored foundations. This completely changed how I approached building. Armored foundations are expensive and take a lot of metal, so for a while I honestly avoided using them. I also didn't want to invest too much metal into a base I might expand later. But here's what I learned: you don't need to armor your entire raft, and you don't need a huge platform to be effective. Just reinforcing the outer edges is enough to make a huge difference, and you can always build up if you need more space. Once I finally committed to it, everything changed. Instead of constantly worrying about repairs or interruptions, I could finally focus on exploring and progressing. The pressure of always reacting to Bruce just disappeared, and I could finally breathe. Now, Bruce isn't really a constant threat anymore. I can deal with him when I want to, and even use him as a source of food and biofuel when I need it. Of course, if I decide to expand my raft later, I will need more resources to upgrade again, but that's a small price to pay for being able to actually relax and enjoy the game. So I'm curious, how do you usually deal with Bruce early on? Do you fight him, ignore him, or rush armored foundations as soon as possible? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Also, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.